Hey guys, it's Lisa. So today I just wanted to jump on and do a review of something that I absolutely love. These are the Brother Francis DVD series, and I just want to talk a little bit about why I think they're so great. I did want to let you know that I am going to be linking everything in the description box below, and I do use affiliate links through Amazon and eBay so I can earn from qualifying purchases. So I discovered these at the recommendation of a friend back in September, and I was so blessed to hear this because I homeschool religion. So our son is in kindergarten, he goes to public school, but I teach a faith lesson just about every day when he gets home from school to him and to our preschool daughter. And I created a spiraling curriculum, which I talked about elsewhere on my channel. I can link that down below, where we're going to revisit topics at the same time of the year, every year, and just go deeper and deeper and deeper. But you know, sometimes when you're a busy mom and you're managing a lot of things, it helps to have a video, right, that can sometimes put into words what you might struggle with. And these videos, my kids get so excited about. They will literally ask to watch them. I don't even have to suggest it. It's great. And for me, it counts as that day's faith lesson. So if I've got to start dinner early or whatever, and I just didn't have time to plan an elaborate lesson or even a simple lesson, just watching one of these, I feel like they're about maybe 20 to 30 minutes long, I'm guessing, and they're just wonderful. So I want to show you the ones that I have, and then I'll tell you about the other ones that I'm going to purchase. They run about $13 each. You can buy the whole set of 15 DVDs for much cheaper, but I just buy them as needed. So I'm spreading out the cost throughout the year, and I just pick them up on Amazon. They're on eBay too. It's wonderful. Even if you buy a used one, I think it's worth it. And what I love about these Catholic DVDs is the animation is so well done. It's modern, it's fresh, it attracts my children. They're very interested. The graphics and how they change things up are just wonderful. And it's very much aligned to the magisterium, very much aligned to the teachings of the church. I love how they say things. They don't water things down. It's just absolutely rich. So this DVD is on the saints, and I just thought it was wonderful. I think the illustrations of these wonderful saints are just so cute, and it really brought alive these people to our children. So that's one. This is another really great one I think is worth picking up, because the sacraments, is something our children need to know, the 7 sacraments. And this just does such a great job of explaining each one and their relationship to one another, and what you see, the signs and the spirituality of it. It's just fantastic. So that is a nice overview of the sacraments, and it really does go into detail as well. So that's a favorite of mine. Then we have the Mass, which is just wonderful because it really teaches the children why we do what we do and what we're doing when we go to Mass. And I feel like our kids are never too young to learn something about what we do every Sunday. So that's a really good one. We studied this one in the month of October, the month of the Rosary. Just absolutely wonderful. And I just find that it changes the affect of my children, because when we would then say, okay, it's time to pray the Rosary, they were just so much more open to it because they understood what it was, who we were talking to, who we were asking for help from, how, we're praying to Jesus and we're asking for Mary's intercession, and why Mary is the perfect saint and why she loves her son so much. It just kind of comes full circle. This is one still in the wrapping because we haven't watched it yet, but we will as we get into our Easter unit very soon. This is called He is Risen. This will be going into next week as we study, forgiveness and the sacrament of confession. Cannot wait to watch this one. And then I'm going to be ordering, actually later today, one called Following in His Footsteps, which I just think is really really good. I suspect it's going to be about applying modern day scenarios to, what would Jesus do in this situation? So that I think is really going to be beneficial to our children. So they do have one, I printed out like the 15, DVD set, and I actually put the months when I plan to order them, but there's also Born into the Kingdom, which is about baptism. There's one about the bread of life, which is all about the Eucharist. Oh, I forgot to bring, I have Stations of the Cross too, which is really good. It explains, what the Stations of the Cross are and what happens at each station. There's one on confirmation, which I am also going to be ordering. Again, even though our children are not anywhere near confirmation age, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to go deeper and deeper into what it is every year. There's one called Oh Holy Night, which is about Christmas. And there's one called Let's Pray. I'll order that later when we get into our different types of prayer unit. And this one I did not order. I don't know that I'm going to, but I might. It's called You Are Special. And in the beginning of our curriculum in September, I start off with a lesson about just, what makes us unique and why God made us, and just our dignity as human persons, as his children. I felt that I covered that pretty well, but this would certainly be, a supplemental resource I could buy in the coming years, or maybe even next year. But anyway, yeah, so that I cannot recommend this more highly than I am. I feel that I've seen a pretty good sample of the different types of Catholic DVDs that are out there and marketed to children. And I must admit that some of them, like either the audio I find really annoying, like if it's playing in the background, I find myself like cringing because I don't like the audio. It might be the music, or it could be like the way the characters speak, like I just don't like that. So I guess I'm kind of pretty critical. And I also must say too, like usually I don't gravitate toward modern day cartoons. Usually they move too fast, or so I can be really picky about those too. So I was hesitant when I first heard about this. I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It looks kind of modern, and I might not like it. But spot on, hands down, best DVD series that I've ever seen that is Catholic and for kids. And so we're just going to be watching these every year, at least during the unit that I teach, and probably more often than that, just because the kids will be asking for them. So I'm kind of keeping these out in the living room for whenever they need it. So anyway, please check out the links I put down below. Add to your Amazon cart, add to your eBay cart, consider purchasing them. Just try one, see what you think of it. But I'm telling you, they're fantastic. So if you can buy a couple, go ahead and do so. And I'll also link below. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There are other resources too from Brother Francis that are not DVDs. So there are supplemental teaching materials, like there's games, and there's like flashcards, and there's just all kinds of different stuff that you can get to support this lesson. So I'll try to link some of those down below for you as well. So if you have any questions, or if you can share with me your opinion of these DVDs or anything else that might be related, please be sure to comment below. Please subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.